Okay, now we're back. We did this.
Your ship's amazing.
I think
I'm starting
we
to understand why you humans have been so
did
successful.
this.
The Normandy's a prototype.
I have to thank you again for bringing
I had
me.
no idea you found
You're
it.
into
But
ships.
some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to
I
our
think we
own
did
can't believe it.
300, so
But
skip through
some
that.
things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet.
Tribute.
There are 17
To the
million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
I can't tell if it's right or not. My desktop audio is going into the yellow. Maybe that's a little bit better. I have no idea. But we're going to get started again.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal
I
for
probably won't
parents
have
to
enough
have more
time
than
to
one
stream
child.
one mission.
If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Since I'm having to work a 10-hour shift tomorrow and Thursday.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Let's see here. Therum, there's going to be a lot of those guys.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
I've always liked driving the Mako. I think it's one of the best vehicles in the game. Besides the, what was it? The Hammerhead in Mass Effect 2. I really do like what they've done with the game. Made it look better. Missed. Oh.
That's it. Bag 'em and
That
tag 'em.
hurt. That hurt a lot. Like, really badly. Let's see here. Begin override. Doo-doo. Let's see here. Assault rifles, no. And sniper rifles. Basic armor. First aid. And then don't know why I just used Metagel, but I did. Equipment. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. My wife was calling me. She was coming home from work.
Clear.
Open sesame. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Now my dad's texting. Oh no, I missed. Oh no, I missed again. Good shot. I've always hated the armatures. They've always been a thorn in my side. I need to see what I just did to my mic. It's probably gain. I think I lift. Yeah. I think I messed with my mic gain a little bit too much. Maybe bring it back down just a little bit. I think that works better. Okay. Again, excuse my snot. I guess. I just sound snotty. I haven't sounded that way all day. Take a shower to get all the industry off me. Because I work at a place where we make stoves. Got a hand boost. Oh well. Oh well. Sometimes I can't hear myself inside this mic. Since I'm using a monitor headset. Ow. Just hoping it's not coming into an echo. Anything like that. Bad get. Wish we could take the Mako in here. Wish we could. Oh well. Ow.
Think we're good, Commander?
Are we? Are we good? I felt like I was gonna die there. Maybe because I'm rushing. Not to mention they're shooting me in the back, but okay. Everything is okay. Besides, Garrus about to die. Oh well. I'm just gonna start storming the hill. Your little shields do nothing compared to Shepard. Like I said, it might be a short stream today. I might just do this mission. Oh boy. I need the stalkers. They're like tree frogs that are deadly. Dimension, you get an armature Colossus looking thing. I really need better accuracy, better recoil. Ow, crap, that hurt.
Good as new.
Ouch. Everyone said I hate this mission. I hate this mission. Like, I really do. This mission sucks. DG, improved sighting, and armor piercing rounds. Hey, is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's synthetics. Yes, we're gonna equip the shotgun. It's level 2. Well, check out the sniper. Man, I hate that thing. This is why I hate the Geth. They're too powerful. I am weak. Don't let them kill me. Star Wars reference for anybody that knows. If you know, you know. Don't know why I did it again. I keep using up all my metagel. Oh, look. More Geth. Have some lead. Well, not lead. What's it called?
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Yep, got that right. Dee da dee da do do dee da dee da do. Need some cool elevator music.
I wonder what Liara is looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
You can ask her when we see her, Garrus. Oh.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil!
This is why
I
we always
activated
take
the
the
tower's
buddy.
defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Gots to love the Krogan. Where we go over here, shoot. I'm tired. I'm having to get up at 4:30 today. $4:30 to 4:30, man. Sucks. Die, Geth. Still good. I will be upgrading to the Banshee. Banshee is good for damage per second. Not good for heat sink, but good for damage. I'm just gonna keep on rolling with that. Master Unity. Sniper rifles. Assault training. Hacking. There we go. Really gotta start doing shotguns for Tally. Let's see if I remember this code correctly. Usually it takes me a minute. Nope. 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 When life gives you a mining laser, just use it.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Do you think Benezia's involved?
What the hell was that?
I mentioned Benezia when I first
These
saw you.
ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill her. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Is my sniper rifle? Oh, because I switched.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, guys. Like I said in the beginning, it wasn't going to be a long stream. I'm going to end it here. And when we get back to it, I'll probably be doing some side missions and everything too. So I've got to start building up my rank so I can get better weapons, better armor, and better upgrades. Because like I said, I hate the Geth. And mostly because they're very strong. Just in this game. I love the Geth in the second and third game. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next stream. If you like the video, like and subscribe on my YouTube. If you're on TikTok, give me a follow. Maybe leave comments, suggestions, maybe. Or just, you know, hey, play this game or something like that. Something that could keep me occupied for the weekend. Or get ready for the weekend to be occupied, because my weekends are not as busy as you would think. Other than that, check out my YouTube, Spectre Gaming. If you haven't already, and check out my TikTok at DShamlee. That would be DEECHAMLEE. Till next time, all of y'all, stay safe out there.